So Coach Prime, Colorado Buffaloes had their practice on the day. This is the last official day before preparing for Baylor this week. As you guys know, Friday is pretty much walk-ons. Saturday is the game. I will be right to the on-field practice. Shout out to Well Off Media.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know.
Good morning. That's much better. That's much better. This has been in my spirit for the last 2 days, and I don't know why God placed it there, but I got to share it with you because it's been on me. I think it was 1983. I was a sophomore at North Fort Myers High School. I was all of Cole's size. I was 128 pounds, playing varsity football. Couldn't wait. Felt like I was a part of the team. I was a receiver, defensive back. Probably wasn't going to play because I was so enamored with the big guys that were prosperous on the team. A couple of these guys, a multitude of colleges were seeking them out. They were our best guys. And one of those guys happened to live right behind me where I stayed on 1625 Henderson. So I just used to watch these guys, watch how they moved, watch what they did, and try to emulate and imitate these guys at some point. I needed to ride home on this one fateful day. And I asked them for a ride. Back then, this kid had a pickup truck, and it didn't have the back part in it, just had the bed. So if I was gonna ride with them in the pickup truck, where do you think I was gonna be sitting, being the young man that I was? In the cut. We called it the cut. So I'm in the middle of the cut. We riding a multitude of miles because our high school was quite far away from where we lived in the city. And I'm sitting in the cut, and they having a wonderful conversation about ball, probably over my head, but I still know a little bit, just enough to say yeah, laugh when it was appropriate for me to laugh. Then they start passing this funny cigarette back and forth. Over there, over there, over there, over there. And I'm saying to myself, they're going to challenge me in a minute. It wasn't no cigarette, it was weed. They're going to challenge me in a minute. And I'm sitting up there thinking, what should I do? Should I submit to them so I could fit in, so I could ride along, so I could be one of the guys? Or how do I get out of this situation? Do I say, no, I just hit something this morning? Or do I just say, no, let me out? I'm sitting up there thinking about my mama the whole time. Because I know darn well if I walk in that house smelling like fire, my mama gonna crank that thing up and she gonna whoop me like I'd never been whooped before. I'm sorry, back in the days we got whoopings. Okay, I know it's not appropriate now, and I understand, but back in the days we got whooping for those of you that's watching and judging. So I said, can y'all pull over? They're like, man, what you talking about? I said, man, can y'all just pull over, please? They appeased me. They pulled over. I got in the back of the truck so I could air out, hopefully, the wind hitting me and airing me out and get the weed off me because I ain't want to get whooped. And we went on home. I got out and I thought about it. That decision. Now, those two men, one of them went to college, one of them didn't. One of them had passed away due to complications of life. And the other one, I never knew what transpired with him because we kind of lost contact. But I stood for what I believed. And what I believed, I stood for. You got to start standing for what you believe. If you believe you're going to be a pro, practice like it. If you believe you're a good guy, be that. If you believe, whatever you were taught at home, hold on to those morals and do not sacrifice that. Stand up even when the pressure's on you. Stand up to what you know is right. Some of y'all are failing and not standing for right. You're submitting yourself to ignorance and adolescence when you know better, especially when you have a multitude of men that have lived a life, and women that have lived the life that you desire to make it to. That just is a quick story I wanted to share with you, and I hope it touched and blessed somebody in here that's in the decision-making process.
Not only should this touch those that is in the film room as far as the football players, it also should touch those that is watching this video as well. I agree with Coach Prime 100%. If you want to do something, you have to do it. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to doubt you. They're going to hate you. They're going to criticize you. I've dealt with things being a YouTuber with relationships. Women telling me I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, but the whole time I use it as motivation. Now I'm up 25,000 subscribers, and I thank all of you 100%. But the sky's the limit, because I understand I have to still continually put in a lot of hard work and never be content with where I'm at, along with growing and doing other things outside of YouTube, as far as with the scouting and all of those things that I told you guys about. But this is why people hate Coach Prime, is because he stands alone. He don't get with the crowd and do what other head coaches does that look like him.
Let me see hours. Let's go back. I'm looking at the defense right now, guys. I'm not looking at the offense. I'm just looking at the way we pursue the ball. Turn and run. Look at that. All 11. One is a little lazy in the back. He got caught up in traffic, but he tried to get out of there. Let's go. Next one. All 11. Get into the ball. Let's see the bad. That was the second team, I believe. Hey, from right now to the end of practice is 1 hour and 5 minutes. 1 hour and 5 minutes. 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's it. So what do I expect? It's 1 hour and 5 minutes. What do I expect? We shouldn't have to jump on you by getting to the ball. We shouldn't have to jump on you by lineman, by getting down the field. We shouldn't have to jump on you by giving your best for 4 seconds. Give your best for 4 seconds out of time, then it's the next play. We shouldn't have to jump on you. It's 1 hour and 5 minutes. I want some people to walk in here that's going to have a commitment to excellence right now.
Sir, right here.
Should be all y'all. Go ahead and think about it. Hey guys, break it down on 88.
Let's dominate today, boy. Hey, we're going 3. 1, 2, 3.
1 hour and 5 minutes sounds good to me. I can tell you guys right now, these guys probably love that, because a lot of times practices go a little longer than that. So 1 hour and 5 minutes going to fly by very fast. Sounds like a good deal, and usually when coach give you this type of deal, you have to fly around. You have to give it 100%, because if you don't, then you're going to stay a little longer than what you're supposed to.
Still, yeah, make him feel like, oh shit, I made. He may like run a post. Yeah, like what I'm saying is, even if you still running straight.
Great catch right there by Jimmy Horn Jr. This is something that I love to see from guys like Jimmy Horn Jr. that's giving it 100%, even if it's not in a game, it's actual practice, because all of this is going to do is translate over into the actual game.
Like that. 100 and some yards a penalty. We cannot win like that. Hold them accountable, fellas. Hold them accountable. Get with your coaches.
Quarterbacks. Oh, the field looks fixed. Where the tire marks at?
No tire marks.
No tire marks.
You know, God is able.
My final thoughts, it was a very good video. You guys hear Coach Prime speaking to the football team about penalties. 100 yards of penalties, definitely can't win with that. And he's absolutely correct. We are now in the Big 12 play, and in order for us to get to the promised land, Big 12 champions, we can't beat ourselves. That's absolutely correct. Now it's time to play. All the games that we played prior up to now really didn't matter, other than rivalry games and all that, but really it didn't really matter. Now it counts as far as Big 12 play. Shout out to Well Off Media. Have a lot more in this video for you guys to check out. I will have a link to this video and his channel in the description. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about this upcoming game against Baylor. I feel like we're going to definitely win this game, touchdown or so, maybe even 2 or 3 touchdowns, because as I said before, when our defense playing the way that they're playing, along with the way we can score on offense, not too many teams can keep up with us. That's just my personal opinion. And if you guys like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel. Peace.